So let's move on to Chinglish common mistake number 3. So again, I'm going to give you a sentence and I would like you to find the Chinglish mistake in this sentence. So, it was very nice communicating with you today. It seems like a good sentence, right? What's the problem? The problem is the word communicate. So many people use that word communicate in kind of daily English, in daily life. But it's not really used in daily situations very much. Why? Because communicate means to talk to someone where there's something that makes it difficult to understand each other or to communicate well. So let's have a look at a few examples. So it could be like two people who don't speak the same language and they're trying to say, for example, are you hungry? Are you okay? Things like that. So they don't speak the same language, so it's hard for them to talk, so we use the word communicate in that situation. Another example would be a human trying to talk to a dog, or a human talking to an alien. So those are more of the situations when we use that word communicate, when something is making it difficult. So what are the better choices instead of communicate for those daily situations? So let's take a look at 3. The first one is very simple. Talk to someone. So for example, you could say, I'll talk to my manager about this. And that can be formal situations or it can be informal situations. The next one is chat with someone. For example, I was chatting with my friend for an hour. And chat gives the feeling of it being friendly and informal. And then for formal situations, we have discuss. So discuss, for example, we could say, we have to discuss this important decision. All right, so now you have choices for formal situations, informal situations, and kind of neutral situations. So your first challenge for this video is to take a look at these 3 sentences and tell me which one is correct. Remember, 2 of them are incorrect and 1 of them is correct. Pause the video, have a look, and see if you can find which one is correct. So the correct one is number 2. Because it's used communicate for that specific situation when it's a little difficult. We can imagine that the German guy we're talking to maybe doesn't speak English or doesn't speak Chinese, and we don't speak German, so it's quite difficult to communicate. Why is number 1 wrong? It has a grammar mistake, so it should be chatted with. And number 3 also has a grammar mistake. It should be, I think talking to you is very easy. Now let's move on to the more difficult challenge. I'm going to ask you to translate this sentence into English. Pause the video, try and translate it, have a try now. So let's take a look at one way that we could translate this. We could say, I discussed my son's bad grades with his teacher yesterday. Why is it discuss? Because it's a serious situation, it's a formal situation, okay? It wouldn't be chatting about my son's bad grades because it doesn't match. We don't chat about something that's quite serious. Okay, so that is Chinglish number 3. Remember, communicate is for those difficult situations, and we have those other 3 choices for formal and informal situations. See you in the next video.